Hello and welcome to another segment of Aras Medical Devices Exclusive. In today's segment, we are going to learn more about the difference between multi-stage and single-stage regulators.
Good evening. My name is K.C. Babu from Aras Medical. We are talking about the different type of cylinders, different type of regulators, different type of connections. The reason one is that because now the coronavirus is actually affecting all over the world, but certain countries are actually getting a donation from the different countries. But from the different countries, there are different standards they are using for the oxygen cylinders and everything. Therefore, you are getting a different color of cylinders. Also, the same thing, you are getting a different connections. You are getting it, but there are certain standards are not matching with each other. That's why I'm trying to tell what is the big difference in the each and every connections. Color code are very important. One is the oxygen, which are talking about one is a single stage regulator, which is we can see from here there is a single stage regulator which is connected to the cylinder, and also it is a pin index. The difference between the pin index is that you can connect only that particular regulator. Also, you can connect the gas connection, only that particular gas. So, if it is oxygen, you can connect that only that oxygen with the pin index. Then we are talking about the regulation. Single stage regulator is already preset for oxygen use for a 4 bar, less than 4 bar. Pressure is like a very constant. Then you are using a flow rate, which is using a flow regulating valve with the flow meters. That flow meter itself is giving a 15 liter or whatever the liter we require, that you need to use a different type of flow meters, because you cannot use a 15 liter of flow meter to the same patient. If you need a 80 liter, you need to have the 100 liter capacity flow meter you have to use. That's why whenever you are using the regulator should be capable enough to give the flow of 100 liter or 80 liter, whatever it is. That's when you have to be very precise. You have to be careful with that. Whatever the regulator we are getting, it should be calibrated according to the standards and the requirement of the physician to the patient. Therefore, that is the difference between the single stage regulator. When you talk about the multi-stage regulator, what we are seeing here, it is a multi-stage regulator. One advantage is that you can have a oxygen content inside the cylinder itself, that is delivering the oxygen to the patient. When you are giving a 1 liter, 2 liter, 3 liter, the reduction will be there inside the cylinder, but you get the indication that this much is the oxygen is there available inside the cylinder, as well as you get the flow. When it is the flow is going to the patient need if it is 100 liter, if you are talking about a 2004 liter or 1000 liter or 6900 liter, every time whenever you are using, the reduction will be there inside the cylinder. Therefore, you can see, you can watch through this regulators. Multi-stage regulator will give you the content of the level inside the cylinder, as well as the single stage regulator. The multi-stage regulator can give the second gauge will give you the what is the delivery of the patient. That's it. Also, you get when you look at the flow meter, you get a flow meter at what pressure, at what per minute, how much is you are using, consumption you are using. Therefore, that is the multi-stage regulator, importance of the multi-stage regulator. Mainly that we have to use a calibration, that's very important. Also, the connection also to be very important. Either it should be a pin index regulator. If you are providing a bull nose, make sure that its connection is for the oxygen only. And also, we have to make sure the patient, before connecting the patient, make sure what gas you are supplying. That's very important, because when you look at the color code, you will find out what is the cylinder is used for. Okay, thank you very much for the time.
That brings us to the end of this segment of Aras Medical Devices Exclusive. This is your host, Ansi Harshal, signing off. Take care. Bye-bye.